Adults love Uncrustables, apparently to the point of a Smucker's famine.
Like on game day, what are you eating? You know, he's like Uncrustables all day long.
Are we running out of Uncrustables? The crustless sandwich became a famous lunch staple across America during the 2000s. However, it's the NFL that has taken a larger liking to the treat, consuming nearly thousands every single day. In fact, Uncrustables is becoming a near $1 billion industry, and since 2019, sales have increased by 200%, even experiencing shortages in 2022. And the biggest culprit, the National Football League. But why is this such a popular snack among professional football players? And how did this even happen? I'm Jared, and this is a Clutch original on how the NFL made Uncrustables one of the most in-demand snacks in America. But first, we gotta take you back to the beginning to see how this iconic sandwich took off. Uncrustable sandwich was first developed in Fargo, North Dakota in 1995 by David Geske and Len Crutchman, coined the incredible Uncrustable. Then in 1999, Smucker's brought their company and patent. It has now oddly become a favorite for adults here in the 2020s. Because in 2022, Smucker's made over 1 billion Uncrustables, with a 19% increase in sales from 1 year prior. And a huge reason for that was the NFL and Travis Kelce. Not only did Kelce say he has them probably more than I eat anything else in the world on his New Heights podcast, Smucker's leveraged that immediately. They sponsored the podcast, added commercial campaigns focusing on the sports audience. And of course, TikTok exposure helps too. And Uncrustables are getting even more well known. But really, there's no way these sandwiches are that popular, right? Well, in 2024, NFL teams consumed around 3,600 to 4,300 per week. And if you consider the full NFL season, that computes to over 80,000 Uncrustables a year. The numbers get crazier. According to the New York Times, at least 14 different NFL teams consume over 100 of these sandwiches every week. And 24 of the 32 NFL teams said they have at least 50 per week. In fact, the total amount of Uncrustables eaten by the NFL in 1 year would cover 18 full yards, or nearly 1/5 of a field. Which is obviously wild for a sandwich that weighs 2 ounces. Because the NFL consumes nearly 700 pounds of Uncrustables every week. The other 8 teams said they made their own sandwiches. This includes the likes of Buffalo, Detroit, Green Bay, Houston, Philadelphia, San Francisco, New England, and the New York Jets. But these individual team numbers are even more insane. If you look at this graphic by the New York Times, you can see the light end is 50 per week. And as you climb the list, there's one team that consumes over twice as much as the second highest. The Denver Broncos. Yeah, Denver as a team eats around 700 Uncrustables per week, which is nearly 10 per player every single week. Because of their design, they're ideal for NFL players. According to former Pro Bowler Jeff Saturday, he'd grab around 5 to 6 at a time. And whether it ended up at the bottom of a backpack and smashed by a playbook, they remained edible. Even George Kittle said he had at least 2 during flights on the road and 2 or 4 on the way back. But do they really help? NFL players say these are the reasons Uncrustables are so popular in the league. A quick 210 calories, carbohydrates, light fat and protein, and they're easy to digest. This makes not only for a quick snack on the road, but also during halftime. In 2007, the Indianapolis Colts ate Uncrustables during the Super Bowl 41 halftime show. And what was the end result to that? They won the game 29-17. But the insane rise of Uncrustables isn't just on the gridiron. Uncrustables have become even more popular across entertainment too, with promotions across social media coming from people like Lil Yachty, Offset, and the entire Outer Banks cast and more. With over 16 million calories in Uncrustables eaten by the NFL each year, the snack-sized sandwich has made itself a staple in every single aspect of the game. And while the 2022 sandwich shortage marked a trying time for the brand, the growth and exposure of the company through sports has been great for it, with unexpected promotions from the NFL's best, news outlets, and celebrities. Don't expect Smucker's Uncrustables to go away anytime soon. But the real question is, how many Uncrustables do you have per week? 5? 10? 15?